Marble or sphere rolling games are either hit or miss. Some of them can capture your attention for hours, while others want to run you off before you even finish the first stage. Fortunately, this game falls into the former category. My name is Tony from the Classic Elite Gaming and Electronic Podcast, and today I'm reviewing Gears from Crescent Moon Games, developed for the iPhone and iPad. Now, Crescent Moon Games are known for pushing the RPG limit of an iOS device. Their games Ravensword and Erelon were fully featured, graphically intense RPGs for the iPhone and iPad, and they both were amazing. They set a high standard of quality for themselves, so I was very interested to play their latest release of Gears, because they traverse outside of the RPG realm and into a different genre of marble-rolling puzzle-based gameplay. Gears is a universal app for iPhone and iPad, with a great feature built in for auto-scaling depending on what device you're playing on. This review was recorded on iPad and does not look stressed or distorted at all. It's something I hope more developers begin doing. Another cool thing about this app to get started is it has a different graphical settings, so you can adjust depending on the device you're playing on for sharper images. I think that's cool because of the varying iOS devices out there. If you have a third generation iPod Touch, you might play on the low setting. If you have an iPad 1 like I do here, you play on the medium setting. Maybe an iPhone 4 and iPad 2, you might want to play on the full graphical setting. You have the option to play any of the graphical settings on any device, but performance is changed depending on your device and your graphical setting. But I hope we see more iOS developers doing something like this as well. So let's get to the gameplay. The story goes humanity is struggling to survive. The Earth is uninhabitable from ravaging wars and natural disasters, and there's one remaining city that floats above the Earth. The machine that powers the floating city is being destroyed, and the fate of humanity is nearly lost. The top scientists create a sphere that can collect power gears to give energy for the machine, and you play as that sphere with a mission to collect as many different power gears as you can. It's an elaborate story for a sphere rolling game, but still very impressive. And it's designed in a way with cutscenes, art direction, music, and style that really makes you feel like you're part of that story. Gears is a single-player game with Game Center support that has online leaderboards, and this is the type of game where people will be competing for a long time to get the top score on different levels. In Gears, you play through multiple different worlds and stages within those worlds, and these stages are designed brilliantly. That's all I can say. It's simply amazing that it's stage design, and it keeps you coming back for more because it's very challenging. Your goal, in addition to collecting the gears, is to make it through the stage to the funnel at the end of each stage. Throughout each stage there are checkpoints that you reach as you collect gears, so if you fall you can start at the checkpoint instead of starting completely over. Each stage is timed as well with a countdown, so you have a limited amount of time to get to the end. You can turn the time off, but I found it to be a lot more fun to race against the clock. You also have 3 difficulty options as well, but I think normal will be enough for most of us and will keep us fairly challenged. As far as controls go, there are 2 control schemes. There's a swipe mode, which you can see me playing here in this review, where you touch and the ball rolls, or you can keep your finger on the screen or on the sphere and drag and the sphere will follow it. It's very precise and works very well. There's also a tilt mode, and it has a built-in adjuster where you can reset the tilt of your device so it's comfortable starting where you're at, and you tilt the device to control the sphere. Now for me, the swipe mode worked amazing, and this game requires incredible precision at times, and the controls in the swipe mode are perfect. So Crescent Moon Games nailed it. The tilt mode works okay. It works better on the iPhone than the iPad because of the size, and although the tilt was designed very well, because of the precision you need, I think the preferred experience is the swipe mode. With graphical and art direction, this game is absolutely beautiful. The stages are immersive, and I could not get enough of how good this game looks. The music and sound as well as the cutscenes just make it a fully immersive experience. Crescent Moon hit a home run with the art direction on this one. In conclusion, if you have an iOS device, this is the type of app that's a must-have. I can't stress that enough. It's the type of app that was designed to be in perfect conjunction with what both touch and portable gaming is all about. It was designed by a developer in Crescent Moon that cares about the quality at the highest level for the gamer, and they spared nothing in making this an addictive, sphere-based puzzle game. You will not be able to put this one down. It receives the highest recommendation from Classic Elite, Go pick this one up right now.